up, everybody? Welcome to another Normies fan-made episode of Hot Ones. Let me reiterate that, fan-made. We are not affiliated with First We Feast. We're just fans, and we wanted to do our own version of the show. Check it out on First We Feast. It's a YouTube channel. The show is called Hot Ones. Watch it every Thursday with Sean Evans. There's big-time celebrities on there now. I mean, if you haven't heard of Hot Ones yet, then I don't know what you've been doing. As you can see, I'm joined by Suraj. It's Suraj's episode. Oh,
hey.
Snap. Anyway, Suraj, how you feeling, man?
I'm nervous, excited, and ready.
How do you do with deal with hot food, hot wings?
I thought I was pretty good. I used to eat like Tijuana Flats. I used to have a lot of hot sauce, but I don't think I've ever gotten to this upper echelon of shit up here.
Okay. I feel like you'll be okay. So
I don't know. We had the Nashville hot. Remember, we had the we had one where you had to have gloves in Louisville.
Yeah.
That was rough.
I feel like you've maybe tasted the bit of that life. What is your goal here today?
Cheers.
Cheers.
My goal is to surpass Philip DeFranco. He was able to clear all his wings and do an extra wing without a sip of water or any liquid.
That is insane, and
I'm gonna at least match it.
I'm gonna have to commend that because that's insane to me. Because these are hot, these are spicy, and the last episode, P-Dub's epised, I feel like there was some tomfoolery. I did the sauces myself this time because I didn't trust them. Anyways, dude, let's get started. I have a lot of you know what? Let's start easy. So the rules are: we're gonna take a bite of the wing. I'm gonna ask you a question. You're gonna answer the question, and then we'll repeat the process. Okay?
Sound good?
So let us start with the first sauce. It is the ancho and morita. So start this way.
Ancho y morita.
Zigzag.
A smooth blend of morita chilies, ripened ancho chilies, and tarmine cream.
Cold wings. Nothing like cold wings.
Not too bad.
As you know, our channel is growing and we have new people joining the channel and supporting us every single day. And this question gets asked a lot, but let's just get it out of the way. You are the CEO of the Normies. How did the Normies start?
My friends and I have been getting together, Mickey, Naheed, Pat, and the like, to watch shows together for quite some time before we started the Normies even. And then finally I'm like, these people are online making reactions. I feel like people might like what my friends and I have to say. So one day I plopped the camera down and said, guys, do you mind? They said nope. And then from there is history.
And we have all of you to thank for it. Without you, we can't do what we do. So
those early days, man, we were just going off of like, come on, 300 subscribers. We weren't marketing ourselves at all. It was you guys that told us to keep going. You guys was like, hey, if you film this again, we'll watch again. And that's how we just kept going.
So there you go. If you've been wondering, if you're new to the channel and you always wonder about the origin story, there you have it. Okay, so let's move on to sauce number 2. This is the Louisiana Hot Sauce, and it's a pretty standard hot sauce. I'm sure you've had it before at some
Louisiana Hot Sauce. Let's do it. Oh God, don't touch the other wings. Cheers, me.
Cheers.
Clink.
I hear you used to be a bit of an artist as a kid. You used to draw comic books. Can you tell me about Gak, the superhero?
What the fuck? Archie, you gotta hold on, Archie. He's gotta be the only one that remembers Gak the Superman.
Gak the Superman. I'm sorry. Gak the Superman. Tell us about Gak.
It was a stick figure boy with a cape because all I could draw were little stick figures. I was staying at my cousin Archina's house over one of the summers as a kid, so I used to stay over there a lot. And she was very nice. She always played with me, so she was like, "Dude, just make a comic book." And I was like, "Okay." And so I created this stick figure, and back then it would just be like he flies, he fights bad guys, and it would just say like, "Pow, pow, take that, take that." Gak the Superman had a cat named Mr. Bigglesworth. And Archie told me to name him Mr. Bigglesworth, and I didn't know where that was from until I watched Austin Powers. And I was like, now I get it.
It seems like the artistic vein has always been in your body. You've been telling stories.
You didn't read those comics.
Since the very beginning. Do you have those anymore?
It's possible that her mom still has those somewhere.
Well, you ready for sauce 3?
Let's do it.
So,
wiping off
this third question, I have simply been told to just say something, and you'll know what it is. If this question doesn't work out, I do have alternate questions, and I might just fire both off anyways because they're hilarious. First, let's take a bite. I'm sweating already.
Yeah, why am I sweating already?
Because we're jobby, man. Okay, sauce number 3. This is the Bronx.
The Bronx. Shout out to Obed.
This is the Bronx Hot Sauce.
Pro Soldier
Shout
from the
out
Bronx.
to New York.
And shout out to Cardi B. Cardi! Oh my god, you drip the sauce onto the fucking wing? Like, just pour it on there? This last dabbed on here. Actually, it's really good.
Really good. It's a really good sauce. For question number 3, I have simply been told to say C Bing.
The letter C
And Bing.
Bing. You want this to be explained on the internet?
I don't know what it is. I didn't know what to expect from this. I don't know what to expect. I have an alternate question here.
No, it's totally fine. When I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of pornography, okay? I know who told you this. This was my cousin Devonshire. There was a specific woman, her name was Carmela Bing. Carmela Bing. She was like my porn star. She was like my go-to porn star as a kid. I was like, ooh, I like this one. And you know, back then, I was just getting into like 56K dial-up. It was like hard. You had to download these like separate like 15-second fucking videos. And it was like, how am I supposed to enjoy this? So I would download them, categorize them into folders, and hers was in C Bing. It was on a hard drive that Devanshu asked to borrow one time. He plugged it in because he needed to use it. And for whatever reason, it like Windows like showed all the files there, and he saw like Carmela Bing on there. He was like, is that a porn star? And I was like,
that is not at all what I expected. I was thinking, except I know you haven't seen Friends. I was like, Chandler Bing? Like what could this possibly be? That is not at all what I
Chandler
expected.
Bing is Chandler's last name?
Bing. Yeah, Chandler Bing.
Hilarious. Yeah, that was probably way out of left field for everybody then. I didn't watch Friends.
Alright, well that's not what I expected. You know what? The alternate question is also kind of funny. Let me just fire it off. So, let me take you back to your house. You're hanging out with your friends. You're a young teenager. You're drinking some scotch out of a Dasani water bottle. and you hear the garage door opening and you're like, fuck! So you go and do what? And what happens?
Basically, I had Mickey and the Heat over, and my good friends CJ and Chris, and they were from Arkansas. They were actually the first people we met online. We played video games with them online together of the PS3. We were like 18, 19. I had Black Label because we're Punjabi, and my dad probably has like 3 of them right now at his place. And I put it in a Dasani water bottle so we could take it upstairs in my room and sneak some swigs. You know, we're teenagers. Literally, right after I'm done pouring it, the garage door opens. I'm like, shit. I put everything away. I hide the water bottle really quickly just behind the couch in the living room in the sofa. Because my mom and dad are coming in, they're gonna go up and sleep. My mom comes right in, looks around at us, looks at my face, walks straight to the spot where I put them. Straight to the exact couch, the exact cushion. She pulls out the Dasani bottle and was like, what is this? In front of all my friends. I'm like, you guys wanna go upstairs? You guys went upstairs and I sat down and had a long talk with my parent. My dad was like, Suraj, you know, we would have been totally fine with you drinking, you know, as long as you didn't leave the house, you know, you can drink under our roof. But what I have a problem is you put this $50 Black Label in this 25-cent shit Dasani water bottle. You're disgracing the Black Label by putting it in this shit bottle. And I was like, oh, that's what you're mad about, Papa. And my mom obviously was mad that I lied. But how the fuck did she know exactly where it is?
Alright, that was a long question 3, but you got a 2-fer. Question 4. This is Hot One's own sauce. It is the fiery Chipotle, and it is pretty fire.
Clinking.
I hope I put enough on there.
Oh, hell yeah. That's fucking delicious.
It's like fruity.
This is, I'm not gonna lie, a lot harder than I thought it'd be for 4.
Question 4. Another childhood question.
Oh, God.
Your hair used to be pretty long. In fact, you had a nickname. I believe you were referred to as Helmet Head at times. And to remedy the problem, you chose to get a haircut.
Well, I always had huge ass hair as a kid. Mostly because I had like no fucking style until I was like a senior in high school. I was staying at my cousin's house again over the summer because I used to do that a lot as a kid. My cousins took me to Great Clips. That's where we used to go to get the cut, you know. The lady was like asking me how I wanted my hair styled, as if I'm like a 2019 YouTube fuckboy already. And I'm like, it's like, what do you want? What kind of guard you got? I'm like, 9 years old. I just said 2 guard everywhere. And so that means shave it all off. And she asked no other questions. My hair was this big. She fucking just took the razor and just sewed like the top half of my head, like, and I was like, can you stop? Can you stop, please? My hair was just parted like the Red Sea, like fucking Moses just like cleared it, and it was just like lopsided. The mom, she was like, "I'll never forget how your hair was just like there's nothing going here," and you were just like, "Can we stop this?" And it's like, "No, there's no way to redo this." I was like, "Can you put my hair back?"
Tell me there's a picture or something somewhere.
There's a picture of me with the buzz cut afterwards. After I succumbed, I'd be like, "Yep, just take the rest of it."
Okay, next one.
One of these is for my eyes.
Sauce 5. This is the Hamajang.
So is this kind of a hodgepodge of various different seasons of Hot Ones?
No, this is season 5.
Oh hell.
Yeah, this is season 5 hot sauces.
Let's go, Hamajang.
You can tell how long we're taking between these episodes based on how different, like violently different my hair is. Like episode to episode. It's the Hamajang.
Hi.
I'm pretty sure. This is the Hamajang.
No.
But it's good though, right?
It's good, but that water's looking mighty fine.
I've been wanting to sip it for a while.
This tastes like Tijuana Flats hot sauce that I used to get.
Okay. It's time.
I sweat a lot regularly.
It's time to explain that gram. You ready to explain some gram?
Yes.
Yo, what's going on here? I don't know.
I believe this was Mickey's 23rd birthday. Why not already acting like I took the bomb?
Oh, you're not ready.
Oh, fuck!
You know what? I'm gonna give up, bro.
Mickey's 23rd birthday, we're really bros. You know, we were broing out back then. In college, we were very close. We were very open about our sexualities.
We've all slept together.
Hug and hump and kiss the shit out of each other. Maybe some of us more than others. Mickey passed out. I laid next to him, and he laid next to me. And Pat was like, "Oh, fuck this shit. Y'all taking a picture? I'm gonna be in this shit too." This was after we gave each other neck tattoos, by the way, and we were like blowing it on each other's necks. So then we laid down. I believe this picture was taken by your sister.
So this was a hotel party, right?
Yeah, we did a lot of those back in the day.
For our youth, how much money per year do you think they should allocate towards hotel parties?
If they're smart, 0.
None.
If they're like us, they will have
Too
spent
much.
probably enough for a few semesters of college.
We were making like minimum wage at a sandwich shop, and we were like, let's fucking live lavish. Like we were living well. Paycheck to paycheck wasn't even a.
We
But
were
we had some
responsible
fun
for
times.
bringing the party scene to the Shy Reserve Indian folks that we knew.
Okay, let me get to the next crime. See, this is a nice little breather. You get to kind of. Hey yo, what's happening here, man?
This was a short film we did for the 48-hour film festival. Basically, we had 48 hours to create a film from scratch. Write it, produce it, edit it, finish it, submit it. We had to use a prop, an orange. I am eating an orange here. Me and Nikki played the gangsters of this heist film. If I had my way, this film would never see the light of day.
Yeah, we want to burn all remaining footage.
But I know Chris Johnson has made it his mission to put this out here for you guys.
To further, no, we're not gonna do it. This is the only thing you'll ever see. It was so funny. We're like, okay, we'll name you because we had to use an orange, right?
My name was Suntruck.
Yeah, he was like, your name will be Sancho, which translates to orange in Hindi, and you'll actually be eating one. We're so fucking deep. Like we're so fucking clever.
I thought we were so cool.
Do you think film school was worth it overall for you? Like this was just a small part of your film school venture.
You make what you can from here, and yes, I did learn a lot. My professor Thomas, I got really close with him. We would go out for beers, and there was a handful of us that he knew were taking it seriously, and so I learned a lot of what I know from him.
We already talked about these fellas, but
Oh yeah,
this was the weekend, right?
This was the weekend the Dasani incident happened. From left to right, obviously, that's Nahid, Suraj, CJ, Nick, Hardiman, Mickey on the ground there. We played a lot of SOCOM and a lot of Call of Duty online back in the day. I met CJ when I was 14, 15 years old, and I'm still in touch with him today. So he's one of my longest standing friends. Proud of this moment when they came.
It was a really fun weekend, man. That's a good answer.
It was my ex's Anisha's graduation party, but no one really cared. I'm totally kidding. Anisha, I love you too. That's a little background.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
And this is the last picture, and feel free to talk about this for.
Oh, hell yeah. That is Table Mountain from Cape Town, South Africa. It's one of the 8 natural wonders of the world. I remember standing up there on the mountain and seeing the view and thinking, like, I don't think anything will be more beautiful than this.
But you were also there for a purpose. You were doing something there.
I was there to film a documentary for youth fellows that were traveling to South Africa to learn from the African people who had been rebuilding their communities after apartheid. And these youths that were coming from here were all from underprivileged families in Indianapolis, so they're from middle income to low income households. So this was a very crazy experience for them as well. And they got to see and learn from the African people what they're doing to rebuild themselves. And these people are living harsh lives, but they're also so very happy in their mindset. So it was just a very magical experience. Like I felt like I was like medicated for like 2 weeks there. Like it was like a out of this world dream-like experience almost.
Yeah.
And I was just very happy that all those kids came back and they did get to implement projects in their communities that they learned over there. That was their goal, to learn things that they could implement back here. And someone actually did. Someone named Sierra implemented these food pantries where she would put it around Indianapolis where you could put canned food items.
I think I've seen
people could go.
those.
So yeah,
That's
and she
cool.
got that idea from Africa. So
That's really cool.
I felt really accomplished. It was the first time in my life I produced a documentary. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in that fucking documentary.
Yeah, he wasn't there with a crew.
Yeah.
You did that by yourself.
All me, shot, recorded, edited, and it holds a special place in my heart. Africa will always hold a special place.
Maybe we can link you guys to the documentary if you're interested, and we'll definitely cut in some shots.
I'd rather you see that than Payday.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
That was explain that as well.
I grabbed my water off a reflex, but you thought no.
Yeah. Keep them in check. I'm not paying attention. One more childhood question, and then we're gonna get into some recent-ish.
Are we good, Fan Band Bigelow?
Okay, here we go. So sauce 5. This is the karma sauce.
Ooh, I believe in karma.
Is it well? Let's see.
I hope I've been good.
Let's see how you feel about this one.
So should not touch my dick at all. At all.
Yeah.
Today.
No.
Oh, cheers.
Oh.
Cheers. I love your shirt.
I got it, Myers. Ooh,
I want to get a conjunction junction. And you can taste the pepper.
it's thick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's thick.
I want another bite because it's good.
You're at a water park. You're a kid. You're on a water slide. All your cousins are going down the water slide. You go down this water slide. And, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's burned in my memory. Guys, my lips are on fire. I wasn't the best swimmer growing up. I couldn't swim. I had a big floaty on. Not even the shoulder floaties. Big ass bulletproof vest type looking floaty. And my brother and cousins are in the water like, Suraj, come on, hurry up. My cousins are all like, seriously, it's not funny anymore. Like, I was up there for 30 fucking minutes. I didn't come down. Can you dab my eyes? You have clean hands. I was stuck up there for 30 minutes and I didn't come down until the lifeguard held my hand. The lifeguard's boyfriend had to come to the other side. And so here I'm slowly going down the slide, holding her hand and her boyfriend's hand.
Season 5 lineup was no joke. I can't speak for the more recent ones, but...
We have 4.
You good? Alright, this one is Dawsons.
I'm sorry I let you guys down.
It's okay to, quit while you're ahead sometimes. That's the lesson here. Nobody needs to be a superhero. This hot heat can be a dangerous thing. This isn't a joke.
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek.
This one's for James Vanderbeek.
Question! You are known to be a pretty swell dancer, and that comes from years of practice doing various dances, some of them cultural, like Ras and Bhangra. You've done it for fun, you've done it competitively. Tell us about your life in the competitive dance circuit.
I've been dancing since I was 8 years old. We would do dance teams. My mom and Deep's mom, my other best friend's mom, used to teach us. Eventually in college, we started doing competitions. And it wasn't until my last year of college I decided, fuck it. I'm 24 years old. I'm in my senior year because I dropped out of my initial thing in college. And I was 24-year-old graduating senior, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go on the Ross competitive circuit. Now, Ross is a Gujarati style of dance involving dandiya sticks, which are sticks that you twirl like batons. You do different combinations of moves. Oh, I fucking miss it. These kids on the competitive dance circuit, I only went to Atlanta and Maryland. Both were crazy. Atlanta was crazy. And these kids were acting like little kids you like kept at a daycare where like the sugar out. Like just hyped up like all Cokes. I just drank a gallon of Coke. Like I learned what the word ratchet was when I saw a couple just sort of tonguing each other by the ice machine in the hotel where all the teams were staying. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Sauce number 8. It's the showstopper. It's the only sauce that has survived all seasons. I think it's still in the current one. This is the bomb. This is where shit gets real, my friend. I think this sauce is the show. I'm gonna say that. So, touch tips and.
Remember when I didn't want to drink any water?
I know. I was like, okay. Oh my God, that could have been bad. Can you wipe me?
Oh God.
No, this one's not fun. No flavor.
That's just bad.
That's just straight heat. And now my cheek's on fire. My cheek's on fire. My cheek's on fire.
Oh, it's like
my cheek is on fire. It just
oh
tastes like
mouth.
oh God, my cheek is
it's
really
like someone
on fire.
is. I think my lip is quivering.
The Indian Student Cultural Association. Did I get that right? You were president of it for a time?
3 years.
First, explain what that is.
Maybe
And then
4.
I want you to talk about a particular event, a catastrophe, if you will.
The Indian Student Cultural Association is a group at IUPUI. The student organization at IUPUI, my college, we would throw Indian events like Diwali and Holi. Somehow, the previous president in my first semester of college thought that I would be best to be the president of this association. You know, I don't speak a lick of perfect Hindi or perfect Punjabi at all. I can understand it better than I can speak it. But my first semester being president of this club organization, I wanted to have these people come down. They were called the Bills and Kashif, the hit, heart-throbbing sensation of all Indian girls. The Bills and Kashif were a South Asian dance group. We paid them to come perform at Diwali. We thought, we believed we could make our money back. It didn't happen. We had to borrow $4,000 from a board member's father to even put on the event, promising him by contract that we would pay him back. The event was a terrible disaster. My girlfriend's laptop was stolen. People stole the money box with all the money. We did not even break even. Someone got tased in the face in the parking lot. Mahid is freaking out, Mickey's freaking out because we were the guys on the board. They were on the board back then. We've been together for a long time, folks. And I'm over here like, what are we gonna do? Someone just got tased in the parking lot. Look over at my ex and all the other girls on the board. And they are sitting there swooned by these celebrities.
How do you think being a president of that organization prepared you for maybe whatever else happened in your life?
It was perfect. I had a board, I had a vice president, a secretary, all the things that you would need in a board, so I got to learn really quickly what it takes to be in a team-like business environment where you have to rely on other people. I left out because I was able to make these short films with my friends and immediately would have an audience to screen it to, and that is something that not everybody can say or do.
If you haven't seen Yarmare Paramare, you can actually see that on our channel. We'll link you to the reaction. Ooh! Ooh! How you feeling?
I'm ready.
You ready? Man, you know, I thought chocolate would help, and it actually weirdly makes it worse. Sauce number 9. This is Mad Dog 357 with number 9 plutonium.
Oh my God, that's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
This is so fucking hot.
Question number 9. You've been doing a lot of travel the past year. You've been on kind of a journey, and it started last year with a Euro trip you took by yourself.
Yeah.
Tell us about your Euro trip. Tell us about things you experienced on your international travels, do's and don'ts, maybe for somebody who else is thinking about doing something similar.
I would say it really started in Africa. The bug was planted. Whereas I wanted to go see more places and see the world. Italy, Florence, those are my favorite places in the world. My advice for anyone that thinks that this is just not who they are and way beyond their means, think again. Look online. There are cheap budget airlines. I think for less than $500, if you planned it out properly, you could do an international trip somewhere. Stay at a hostel. Don't be afraid. It's not like the movie with Jay Hernandez. Travel more around the world. You just learn exactly how small you are, and you learn more about yourself. So I highly recommend it for anybody. Go anywhere that is outside your comfort zone. If you haven't traveled, travel.
Here we are. We are at the last dab, the final wing. Victory is yours. Everything else is a cherry on top. You know what the tradition is around here, or on this show, not around here. It's not our show. We are not claiming it's our show. Calm down in the comments.
It should be obvious that this is not the real Hot Ones. Do I look like Brad Pitt or a celebrity to you?
Here we go. Cheers. Yep, that's a hearty amount. And honestly, this one tastes good. Like this has flavor before it kills you.
Hi, Mary Mommy. Hi. Ah. Ah.
Are you ready? Oh God, my stomach is expanded with the amount of heat and water in it. But if I can't eat.
Why did I eat Mexican food? Last dab.
There we go.
It's good.
It has flavor before it kicks your ass.
Dear Lord.
Okay, I'm gonna cap this off, dude. You've been on a bit of a spiritual journey this past year, and that Euro trip was part of it. When you've been doing a lot of self-growth and self-discovery. So I want to ask you, while you're in this euphoric state of spicy being, what is happiness to you?
I think happiness is not a destination or a place for something to be achieved. It's kind of like success, in that happiness is an ongoing thing that you work at. I think life is full of ups and downs, and life is full of moments that make you happy and incredibly sad. Happiness to me is being able to be with my loved ones, being content with what I do, never stopping to achieve my dreams, never shooting for the moon, I would say.
Any advice for anyone out there that might be in a rut, that wants to work on some self-growth? Any tips?
If you constantly surround yourself with people, human beings crave social interaction. I know a lot of people out there, and a lot of you guys that watch us, probably not the most social people out there as well. Neither was I growing up, hard to believe, I know. Be willing to put yourself out there and know that you're gonna be awkward. You're going to be awkward the first few times, first dozen times maybe.
I mean, you were a very awkward child. You had some very awkward child stories. I have more.
Surround yourself with those people that are used to you being you, that you feel comfortable being yourself around. Connect yourself with people. Do it.
How do you feel? Was it worth it? You get a thumbs up and a gold star.
I gotta say, it was rough all the way through.
Suraj, you survived. You did it. It was entertaining. We learned a lot about your awkward childhood and some of your very notable accomplishments as an adult. So, with that said, anything you want to leave your fans, anything you want to plug your social medias, anything you want to do, this is your moment.
Oh yeah, follow me at Suraj_317. I'm gonna be going to Forbes with the rest of the normies to try to do business stuff. Haha, we're foraying into the business world. I'm gonna be watching shows. You can find me on the Normies. Also, watch Philip DeFranco. I'm gonna be watching him later. He did this shit way better than I did.
You tell me, because I will fucking do it!